Hey, what's going on, guys? Today I'm going to show you guys how you can make your own custom LUT in Photoshop for your video editing or your photograph. So quickly, I'm just going to show you guys this vintage LUT that I made. We're going to try to copy this as close as possible. So I can just take it all off, but no, I'm going to show you guys exactly how to do it. Alright, so we're going to start off with the brightness. We're going to bring that down because my skin is underexposed. And there's snow here because I took this in January, February, and we're just gonna raise the contrast up a little bit, and then we're gonna go into black and white and take this to 20%, and then we're gonna go into vibrance and saturation, show this up a little, then take that down. Then we're gonna go into exposure and offset it just a little bit like that, be a little less. Maybe a little less exposure down, right there. And there we go. It's starting to look more vintage. Just trying to get it darker. There we go. And then we're gonna go into the curves. We're gonna bring down the whites and the average of both colors to a slight curve. And we're gonna go back into brightness and we're gonna brighten it up a little bit. And there we go. That's a vintage LUT. You just let's delete this. Let's just drag this in here. As you see, it's way more vintage than its raw format. And I got this image off of Pexels. It's a free to use open source type website where you can upload your photos as stock photos and people download them for free. It's a wide gallery. This video is not sponsored by Pexels. I just like using their service. Okay, so this is the vintage LUT that we made, and to export this LUT, what we have to do is go to File, and you have to make sure that your photo is as a background. So you want to press Control O and then select the photo that you just want to use as a reference for the new LUT. Hey, I forgot to mention in the video that you might want to take a clip from the photo or video that you're using to create your LUT. It's much easier that way and it looks better if you're going to take the same style of video, or not just a photograph that I took. I took a pretty bad example, but it gets you guys to the point of how to create a LUT. That's pretty much it. But I just want to show you guys that you might want to take a better photo or video clip than me to create your LUT. So this is our vintage LUT folder. This is before, this is after. So as you see, it does look more of a vintage photo. So we're gonna go to File, Export, Color Lookup Table. Then we're gonna leave this. I leave this like that. I select all the formats just in case the program that I'm gonna be using it on doesn't support one of them. It could support something else. And I use high. You can use maximum. We'll use maximum for here. Press OK. We're gonna go here. I'm gonna save it. Vintage LUT. Vintage. We're gonna open it and then just name it Vintage LUT. And it's gonna look like this for a little bit. It's gonna look a little weird. Okay, so I selected maximum, so it's gonna take a little more than if you'd select high, because it's processing the colors in the image. So I'll be back when this is done. Alright, so it is now done. So we're gonna go into our folder. So let's go down to productions, LUT, and vintage. There you go, our 4 selections of LUT. And I'm gonna get this saved into my Premiere Pro and check out the video up in the eye, and I will see you guys when I'm on Premiere Pro. Alright, so I got the files put inside of Premiere Pro, and I got this clip also from pexels.com, but this one's from videos.pexels.com. Again, not sponsored video, just like their service. So we're going to use this clip, and we're going to go into the colors palette, colors tab on the top, and we're going to go into selecting the LUT adjustment layer that I'm going to use for the LUT, and vintage, and raise up the faded film look. So let's change that up to 12, sharpen to -20, and it looks even more vintage than how it did before. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video on how to make a vintage LUT using Photoshop. I can help you guys out with this and make different ones. Just let me know what kind of style you guys want for the LUT, and I will help you guys out and show you guys how to do that style.